Literacy Volunteers of Bangor. She is the executive director. How are you doing today, Mary?
I'm doing well, Janessa. Thank you for inviting me.
Hold on, my mic's not on real quick. I'm just going to pause real quick. Sorry, guys. So for the viewers who are watching this morning who don't necessarily know about what you guys do and your programs, can you kind of just explain a little bit about that for me?
Literacy Volunteers has been around since 1969. So for 55 years, we've been helping adults who have barriers to their reading or their writing, or maybe it's English speaking skills, and we match them with adults who want to be able to help somebody.
Yeah.
And so these community volunteers become tutors, oftentimes friends, their mentors, their coaches, to help them specifically with their literacy barriers.
Yeah, and I know you talked a little bit about, before you came on air, is it kind of a tutoring one-on-one situation, or do you guys have class situations? Can you kind of, describe a little bit about that?
Sure. Predominantly, the model is one-on-one, which is really the reason why it works so effectively with
Right.
people who have maybe not been successful in a classroom situation, or who just need a little bit more intensive work that's really geared and focused on their needs.
Yep.
And so the community volunteers get to just have one student, not necessarily a classroom.
Right, and on your website too, I noticed that when people can apply for, being enrolled in this, they can either do an application for being a native English speaker or a non-native English speaker.
Right.
So I feel like that's a really cool factor as well.
Yeah, we have two different types of students that we serve.
Yep.
Our basic literacy is exactly what you said. They were born and raised in the United States. English is their first language. They may even have graduated from high school, but their reading is just not high enough for them to be able to get ahead or get by in today's economy.
Right.
And then for the non-native English speakers, they've immigrated from somewhere across the globe and they've come here. English isn't their first language. Sometimes they know multiple languages, but it's just incredibly important that they understand English so they can have a pathway to citizenship.
Absolutely. I'm sure that probably helps, career or education and passing it down to children and
All
everything.
those things.
Yeah,
Very much
that's
so.
awesome. It's probably a lot about comprehension as well, with certain documents or different
Absolutely.
stuff like that. Do you guys kind of do a lot of teaching in that area?
Yeah, most people who come to us, especially if they're from the United States, can read, but their comprehension, exactly what you just said, is really important because their comprehension isn't skilled enough for them to be able to read some of the documents that you're talking about.
Right.
That are needed in today's world, whether it's lease documents or purchasing a vehicle, any number of things.
Yeah, for sure. And I know, too, with you guys, you have a lot of open volunteering opportunities right
Yeah.
now, and you need people to fill those roles. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Have you guys just kind of seen a decline with people?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
We do have a long wait list of
Gotcha.
adults who've come and asked for help. And so twice a year we do trainings, in-person trainings. And that's really what we're promoting. We initially thought the training would be in September, but everybody was enjoying summer, which seemed to extend itself into
Right.
October almost. So we've just postponed the training. It's going to start on October 15th. And it runs for 5 weeks over a course of one evening per
There you go.
each week over the
Yeah.
course of 5 weeks.
And where can people find you? I know you guys
Yes.
have a website. Do you have social media as well?
Yeah, we're on Facebook and LinkedIn, but you can certainly call us as well. And our website is www.lvbangor.org. And everything is there in terms of our schedule, how to become a volunteer, some things to expect.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Mary.